And Kunal, let's start off with you then. I wanted to talk a little bit more in particular about the move that we witnessed in an HDFC Bank, aiding the Nifty by about 50 points. How are you looking at the comeback for HDFC Bank?
Well, I think it's a very strong comeback for the stock in terms of the price charts. Now, what's actually happened is over the last 2 months, from 15th or 16th of Jan onwards, the stock had shown a complete U-turn in terms of the price trends. There was a gap which was created for HDFC Bank, followed by successive selling days for the stock, and those gaps are acting as major resistance point for the stock. But then the last 1 month, because the stock had fallen into oversold territories of chart patterns closer to that 1360 70 levels, that's led to the formation of a base for HDFC Bank. After yesterday's price action move, the stock is now potentially completing an inverted head and shoulder pattern for itself. So this could be a very interesting change of trend for HDFC Bank. So till maybe last week or so, we were expecting the stock to get into a very gradual kind of a price recovery. But after yesterday's price pattern for HDFC Bank, this indicates that we could now be at a cusp of a slight higher degree of momentum for the stock and a much more pacer recovery for the stock over the near term. So looks very attractive, and the pattern height is almost 60 to 80 points for HDFC Bank, which means that the stock should come back to 1500 plus levels pretty soon.
Okay, Nooresh, hi, morning. I guess all eyes on mid and small caps, although the mid cap index hasn't quite fallen a whole lot from its all-time highs. What is your reading on the charts of both the small and the mid cap indexes?
So if we look at the mid cap and the small cap indices, small cap indexes had taken a larger hit, closer to 8 to 10% from the top, whether it is the BSE small cap or the Nifty small cap 100. But if we look at the breadth of the market, majority of the stocks in the segments have fallen 15 to 20%, which is generally a healthy correction which is needed. Now we need to see, yesterday the small cap index, BSE small cap index, came down closer to 42,800, which was the swing low for the last 3 shakeouts which we saw. Now, if it can reverse from here, we get into a sideways consolidation. So for now, expecting a short-term bounce back from this zone. But the next time this breaks, we get into a deeper correction. So for now, 42,500, 42,800 holds on for the BSE small cap index. And from here on, one could start again looking back over the next couple of weeks to start looking at accumulating small caps. And generally, March ending has been a pressure period for the small cap index historically. So the next couple of weeks, there could be volatility, but for investors, that could be an opportunity selectively.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.